Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie from the blog Girl Gone Green, and welcome to the video that I feel like a lot of you guys have been waiting for. I'm giving you my full review on some big new releases in clean beauty. Talking the mascara from Beautycounter, their new Lid Glow cream eyeshadows, also Ilia's new mascara, and one more that is really good. So you're gonna wanna stick around. Here are my thoughts, all the details. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe below, hit that big red button, and then right next door, hit the bell notification so you'll be the first to know when I have a brand new video up. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram currently, what are you waiting for? Head on over and follow me there. I share just really all my life in general, all the tidbits, all the tutorials, food that I'm eating, glimpses of my kiddos, all that jazz. So follow me, I'm at Girl Gone Green. And then if you haven't joined my Facebook group yet, head on over. It's Girl Gone Green Babes, and there's over 2,700 of us in there now. And we are just talking all about natural living, holistic living. So much fun. We learn from each other every single day. Okay, I am so excited to share my thoughts on these new releases. I feel like you guys have been like chomping at the bone, asking me, DMing me. And of course, I was super excited too for all of them because Beautycounter is like pretty big in the clean beauty industry. And then of course, Ilia, same thing. I feel like they're my go-to when it comes to makeup a lot of times because they cross over so well from conventional beauty products that I wanted to give you guys kind of like a full glimpse of all of the new releases and really what my thoughts. And then of course I have one more brand that's maybe a little smaller, but nonetheless, I talk about them a lot and they have a new release that's so good. So I wanted to share with you first Beautycounter. So let's start with their mascara. It is their Think Big all-in-one mascara. Here is the container. As you can see, super chic looking. I love the packaging. I think they did an amazing job. I love how it feels in your hand, especially when you're using it. I love the brush. The brush is so great. Sorry for the sun. It's super easy to apply. I feel like I can really get in there and like get the smaller area around my inner corner of my eye, outer eye. It gives length, it gives volume, it gives separation. Like what doesn't it do? It does it all, you guys. It does it really well. You can definitely tell a difference like after you put it on, and yeah, you just get those big drama lashes that you crave. So I love all that, right? That being said, it does smudge on me. And I was really bummed because they say that it's smudge proof, but it's not on me. Every time I wear it, by the end of the day, even throughout the day, I have just smudging underneath, and I don't even wear it underneath on my lower lashes. I don't wear mascara at all on my lower lashes. So this is just from my upper lashes that it's smudging and it leaves kind of like this dark shadow. And I just don't love that. So that is like my biggest complaint because I want mascara that looks just as good pretty much for the most part, like when I put it on in the morning as it does at night. And that was my one complaint with this is I just feel like I don't want to have to worry about smudging. It will even smudge kind of up on my upper lashes too. There are a few tricks though that you can do to avoid smudging. One of them is like putting translucent powder underneath your eye. I still got smudging even though I did that, but some people said that it really helped. So Beautycounter has a really good mattifying powder that you could just get to help set your concealer or your foundation underneath so there's no oil. A lot of people will also add a little bit of like the mattifying powder just on the tips of their lashes. So that way they're like dried out a little bit. And then of course, adding it on the eyelid as well. I did talk to a lot of other consultants and about 50-50 had the same issue as I did. So 50% of the people also had smudging and then the other half didn't. So I'm not saying it will smudge on you. It hopefully won't and you'll love it. Because it really is a stellar product. I really do like the formula overall. I just would say that's kind of a big factor for me is like longevity and wear. And if it doesn't wear as well, it's harder for me to like want to pick it because I want something that I don't have to think about throughout the day. But like I said, some people absolutely love it. It doesn't smudge on them at all. I think it has to do a lot with your eye shape, how long your lashes are, how they're set, all of that. So it might work great for you. So just take my review as a grain of salt, of course, as always. but I wanted to be completely transparent like I always am and just share my thoughts. Okay, the next is their new Lid Glow Cream Shadows from Beautycounter as well. Beautycounter is coming out with all the products, you guys. So I was super pumped for these. I love any sort of eyeshadow. I love creamy eyeshadows. I feel like you can layer them and you can just do a lot with them, and they kind of make you look like lit from within, which who doesn't want to have a little glow all the time? There's 10 different shades, which I'll show you guys in this video, and you can see them. I have all of them. I have all the 10 shades, of course. There's 2 different finishes too. You have a satin finish, and then you also have like a shimmery finish. Now, I don't want you to think the shimmer is like a teenager, 13-year-old shimmer. We're talking like it just has a few more pigments. And when we talked to Christy Coleman, she's the makeup artist at Beautycounter, she said it really has to do with the mica in the formula. And it just has like a little bit more mica in the formula that has the shimmer. So it's not necessarily like shimmer, it's just a little bit brighter overall. So I was gonna give you guys an example. So for example, sepia is the satin finish. So that's gonna be a lot less subdued. It's gonna be a little bit more laid back. Whereas, you guys can see that. Oh, that's kind of bright. Here we go. Whereas the shimmery one would be Ember. That's an example. I'm gonna put it right next to it so you guys can see. It has a little bit more shimmer in it. Again, nothing at all, like we're not talking shimmer really though. It's just, so that's the top one right here, or the bottom one. That's Ember. That has a little more shimmer. So you guys can kind of just see the satin finish versus the shimmery finish. Like just when the light hits it, it's gonna like maybe bounce off and be a little bit more shimmery, brighter overall. So those are the 2 finishes. Comes in 10 different colors that are really pretty. You guys can see them right now as I'm talking. I just really love the formula. I love how it goes on the lid. It feels very smooth and creamy. It's very hydrating. And I think the colors are so pretty. Again, my only complaint with these is that after, you know, like an hour or 2, or I have creasing, and I just don't love that. I want to be crease free. And I feel like I'm constantly having to like look in the mirror and like make sure that I'm not creasing, or I'm like, you know, going through and like, you know, fixing my lid so it doesn't crease. I have tried concealing it. I have tried translucent powder to kind of help set it, but it still does crease on me. I've even tried like putting them on first as a base, and then I layer powder shadow on top, and they also still crease on me. And I just don't love that because, again, I'm like all about longevity when it comes to makeup. And if it's not gonna last, I feel like it's so pretty initially, but then I just have to reapply if I want that same look, and that's hard, you know? I think maybe in the winter they might last a little longer, maybe when it's a little less humid and warm out and not the summer months, but right now it's definitely hard for them to like stay put. I feel like they just kind of diffuse, and by the end of the night you can hardly tell I have that much on. It's like creased and faded a lot. I think they're really pretty. I think maybe for like a photo shoot, or if you're just going out for like the night, they could be really fun to like jazz up your look, and maybe you don't have to worry as much about creasing because you're not wearing them the whole day. But I do think if you're going to wear them the whole day that you would have to like reapply if you really want that same intensity and look that you did when you first applied them. Okay, next is the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. They just launched this the same day that Beautycounter came out with their mascara. I know, it's kind of crazy. So I was like testing out 2 mascaras. I have on the Ilia right now, and I love it. I think it's so good. They really hit the nail on the head when they created this product. You guys can see the brush. It's really fluffy and big. I will say that I wish the brush was a little bit similar to the Beautycounter brush, where it goes a little thinner on the bottom instead of it being like as thick, just because it's easier to get in the inner corners without like getting product on my lid. But overall, I just love the formula. I love how it gives me like big drama lashes, similar to the Beautycounter one. I can really build upon it. It's really pigmented, so I really get like that dark look overall. And the best part is, it doesn't smudge on me. By the end of the night, I literally still have the same mascara on my eyelashes and it hasn't faded. There's no smudging underneath. It looks so fresh. I think that's the thing I love is it's just like, wow, it's still there and it looks just as good. So I give this like a 9 or 10. It's like super, super up there. I'm really impressed with it. I feel like it just gives you everything you need. And then to not have that smudging factor and not having, you know, to worry about that throughout the day and like have it look as good is just like icing on the cake for me because as I said, longevity is like king. I just think longevity in makeup is huge. So for me, at least, it's a big thing for me. So I would highly recommend this. It's their newest, fullest volumizing mascara. It's interesting because I actually really like their other mascara too. It's their lengthening. I'm like blanking on the name right now, but I have it in my mascara blog post. I'll leave a link below to it. And it has like a patented brush. It's amazing too. So they really are like good at mascaras. Actually, Ilia's good at a lot of things. So highly recommend, check this out. And I was going to say, if you're looking for a really good cream shadow, Ilia's are the best. And I feel bad because I wanted to love Beautycounter so much, but Beautycounters or Ilia's are so great. They stay put the whole day long. They're so great for layering. Yeah, very similar, but they stay put. So check those out. I'll leave a link below for those as well. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to share Live Botanical's newest product. I actually just shared about this in my video last week, but I couldn't not share about it again. It's her new Vibrant Garden Universal Oil. So good. If you guys know me, you know I love Live Botanical. Not only is it like made by an herbalist, she's an amazing formulator, super, super clean, just stellar ingredients. So much thought goes into all the formulas. But it's actually really a budget-friendly line overall. And I have a coupon code for 20% off. I will leave below for you guys, so you can definitely save. I love her glowing honey mask. I love her First Light brightening oil. I mean, there's so many products that really are standouts, but like budget-friendly. Anyways, I love this oil. I've been using it on my face at night and in the morning. It's so hydrating, perfect for dry skin that's like sensitive or dehydrated, or just maybe needs to come back to life. It's really good at like restoring your lipid barrier if it's been damaged. It's full of like phytonutrients, just like rich with amazing, amazing plants. And it's essential oil free. So you don't have any sort of like scent. It just actually smells really nice, but not strong at all. And not gonna like be an irritant or sensitive to your skin, which I feel like a lot of times, you know, oils can be really like full of a lot of scent, even if they're natural. So really love this oil so much. It's just been like a godsend for my skin because I have been going through skin inflammation the last couple months. Thankfully, it's like on the mend, as I mentioned, and this has been so good because I feel like it is just perfect for my skin right now since it's essential oil free and it doesn't have all those extras, and it is really soothing and like kind of brings back to life any skin that's been like inflamed. So if you do have like sensitive skin or really dry skin and just need something that's like gonna really hydrate but not irritate it, I would highly recommend this. And again, check out my coupon code below. And this is a new launch from her too. So it's like brand spanking new. It's so good. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video on new launches. Let me know if you want to see new videos like this when it comes to launches and just comparisons. Again, this is just like my honest feedback and opinion. You know, I bought the Beautycounter products myself and I'm just giving you, you know, my honest thoughts on what I think. I wanted to love them like so much, but I think the longevity factor is like just a big thing for me. So anyways, all that to say, let me know if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure and subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave me a comment on like which product you want to try the most from the new launches. Okay guys, I will see you next week. Bye.